Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Europa Universalis IV together with the newest DLC, Rights of Man. We're playing on very hard difficulty with the Lucky Nation set to historical. Welcome back. We are in a war still with Styria, but we managed to achieve our war goal over here. We flipped the religion of Lüneburg back to Catholic. And we're already at 58 Imperial Authority. It is kind of shitty actually. To wait any longer, because we're gonna lose all the Imperial Authority that takes up while we lead this war. I mean, I could leave it. I might leave it. I'm not sure. The problem is also that Denmark has actually gotten the snot kicked out of it, so that's pretty bad. They got 18k down here, marching around. I guess I either have to help them, because they're going to lose a lot of land, and then they're going to be a less useful ally to me. Because they could indeed separate peace. That might be a thing. They lost their capital. That's a bit of a problem. On the other hand, I would like to siege down these guys. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these diplomats off, and I'll try to bring these guys out of the war. And I will send my cannons up to Riga over here. So that's gonna help, I think. And then I do have troops in this area. I think we're gonna send the Imperial Guard. Well, yeah, we're gonna send the Imperial Guard. And we're going to position them over here. We're going to allow friendlies to attach so that we can actually do something with this thing. I'm going to go down in speed. Hungary have claimed Specia as their own. We have a bunch of rival changes because I just loaded in. That's a thing. Oh yeah, and we can invest in a new idea. Why not? Glorious arms. Not that we really need it, but it is a thing, so why not? I could ask for military support here. That would be nice. I could also grant a generalship. That would increase their influence to 63. I'll do it, because then I can demand 100 military power. Yeah, well, yeah, why not? I mean, they're not going to be disloyal, so that's fine. Right, well, what do we do with the clergy? Generous donation would push them up in loyalty. I could just do this, which increases their influence. I think they have to be over 50. To really give me enough influence here. Let's do it. And now let's take the 100 admin support. And then we're going to make the generous donation. Right, that cost me a little bit of money, but it gave me a bunch of points. And what I'm actually going to do with these admin points, I've been thinking about this in between episodes quite a while. I think I'm going to buy down the inflation. Even if we have this yearly inflation reduction, it's going to take a long time until we can actually really finish that whole thing. And our inflation it increases by 0.07 from our gold mines, so there's really not that much going on in terms of inflation. But if I can just buy it down, it's also gonna make a huge difference on our bottom line. So I'll do that, and we're gonna lose way less money than before. Like this, and once that reaches 2%, I'm gonna buy that one away as well. That's just how that goes. Okay, right, so action. Let's bring, yeah, well, no, we can keep you, I guess. No, we couldn't. Okay. Pomerania, would you be ready to just get out of this? I mean, you're gonna return Wismar to Mecklenburg. And you're gonna pay me a bunch of money. And I want war reparations. And then please give up your claims there in Mecklenburg. That's what I want. That's fine then. That's fine actually. So do that. We're done here. Pomerania is out. Which leads me to moving into this thing. Okay, Tuscany is controller of the church. That's a thing. I guess we have to kick these guys out. I don't think there's a way around it. We're gonna lose a bunch of troops, but oh well. That's how it goes. Where are my cannons? Okay, cannons are reaching Riga. Now, this is a very high-level fort. Yeah, level 7 fort. That takes forever to siege down. Okay, that gave us some siege progress, definitely. Okay, I hope that Denmark will help me here. How are their stats? They have 115% discipline, and we have 115% discipline, so that's fine-ish. Did I actually change my focus here? No, we want a military focus for now. Just to fill up our idea group faster. Come on. Okay, now it's 70,000 versus 25,000. And if the Danish are so clever as to blockade this, their move over the strait... No, they aren't. They aren't. Come on, blockade that. I'm not doing it. Idiots. Well, we're gonna give you a new leader. Oh, got a nice one. Okay. Right. So, yeah, we're gonna send you over there. I'm gonna follow the other ones with this one. Nassau, our royal marriage has ended. Let's go for another royal marriage, certainly. It's gonna be important. We entered a royal marriage with them. That's fine. Sherland is back now in the fold. Ooh, yeah, we don't really have to cross. We're gonna fight over there in Mid-Jylland. And we're gonna... Yeah, we stack wipe them. Very good. Well, bring these guys out again. I don't want to take too many losses. But yeah, that must have been a nasty loss for the Swedes. I'm not sure where the Swedish army is. It can only be in here. I might have some difficulties getting my armies back if I follow the Danish army over the strait. On the other hand, I do have to help them. I have to help them. Because they will get wiped on their own. How is the strength of Sweden? Let's just have a look. Let's go alphabetically. Let's go to S, like Sweden. Sweden still has 56,000 men. How much does Denmark have? I want to know. If they were to get all their troops into one thing. DDD for Denmark. Over here. 39,000. Might be enough. It might be enough, but I guess they're just getting slaughtered over there. Or at least we help them siege back their stuff, so that's something, at least. We're gonna send the Imperial Guard back home to Munich. Come on, siege down Riga over there. You can do it. I know you can. How's the war enthusiasm of Denmark is still high. They're unlikely to seek a peace treaty right now. And I'm pretty sure that Sweden isn't really going to go for a peace treaty right now. Yeah, no, they're still high, so they're gonna continue to fight. Denmark has a lot of war exhaustion because they lost a bunch of battles. Bunch of heavy battles. Where is the Swedish army, though? Are they running around in Europe somewhere? Where are they? We got... Denmark is building troops in every province. They must be in this area over here somewhere. I wonder. Ostjylland is under the occupation of Denmark now. That's a thing. Well, I guess we have to go there. Oh, can only siege down Lund. Well, I'm gonna place my troops in Sherland. We won the siege of Riga. That's good. So we'll try to... Well, first we're gonna bring you out. I don't want you stuck in these lands over here. Where are you coming from? We'll arrive in Livland. Oh, I guess they built them in Neva. Where's the Swedish army is the question. Where are they running around? I see their fleet. I don't see their army. That's a problem. Right, okay, we're out of there. So we're gonna make peace with Riga. Take as much money as we can from them. Yeah, all your money. I want war reparations. Give up your claims, why not? It's gonna give me a bunch more prestige, so that's good. How much will I get? I get 291 of this amount. Well, I guess it's fair. The Danish are really bleeding in this war. Now, what to do? Styria, Sweden, and Ravensburg is in this. Question is... they're not willing to make peace. Would I be able to make peace with them and give them something? Offer tribute? I would like to give you Holstein. Sweden does not want parts of the offer. Really though? What do you want? Oh, you just want these. No, that's not good. That's not good. We want maybe that one over here. Elfsborg. That would allow the Danish to sort of march their troops all around. That might not be a bad idea if I can strengthen my ally. I mean, I didn't really expect to do this, to cut down Sweden. But on the other hand, if I can make Denmark stronger, Denmark has been my best ally over all these years. They absolutely love me. And I'm their most important ally. And we're on the same side of basically all the alliances that we have. Yeah, it might be worth fighting a little longer over here. It might be worth fighting a little longer. The only problem is that I don't have a fleet. The Empire just doesn't have a fleet worth mentioning. On the other hand, I mean, we're losing more and more imperial authority the longer we dawdle over here. I'm not quite sure I want to sacrifice more imperial authority over just so that Denmark can take a little bit more land. I'd rather push through the reform as fast as possible because we still have a couple before us. If we can get to Ewige Landfriede, we will disallow internal HRE wars, and that is going to be very, very useful for us because then the states inside the Empire won't just be able to expand any further. But that also means that we have to finish any expansion inside the Empire from our side. We have to get everything that we want under our control. That has to be in our control. So I guess I have to attack Austria to take Südtirol and Steiermark from them. Just to cut them down in size a little bit more. That would be a thing. And I won't be able to attack any of these states anymore to force them to release cores. So that's just not going to be a thing anymore. So I have to be very, very certain that all the lands, all the expansion is done. Oh, and Netherlands are actually fighting East Frisia for this. Okay, I would have liked to get them inside the Empire, but doesn't really matter. I don't care about them. They are not part of the HRE, so they can do what they want. Right, I think I'll end this war, so I'll march my troops down. Want to go for bring the cannons back to its army. And the Pfälzerwacht can move back to Pfalz, so that's gonna be all right. And then we'll just end this war. I think that might be best. I won't be able to get anything out of Sweden, but that's okay. That's okay. Where are their 60,000 troops? Over here, right? Well, that was a stupid strategic move. It's not gonna help them at all. We could take all their lands. I'm not going to though. Losing more imperial authority than we strictly need to is just, yeah, stupid beyond measure. So we're not going to do it. Just going to bring down my troops. Come on. Move it. Chop, chop. And we'll be home in a second. Yep, all our troops are home, so we can make peace now. First with Ravensburg over here. Ravensburg. I'm not going to do anything to them. All I'm going to do is take a bunch of money and more reparations. And then I wouldn't mind giving up claims in my lands, because that's not something that I want. And then give up your claims in the other countries around you. That's going to be good. That's all going to be fine and dandy. So, I'm going to leave you out of the war. Goodbye. Bavarian conquest of Graz is done. We're going to try to re-ally these guys, because they are an elector and we are royally married. And royally screwed. Let's take money from you. I want more reparations. I could force you to return cores to Austria, but that's never going to happen. And then in terms of your alliances, we're not going to change anything here. This is all fine. So just going to keep it like that. We only take a very minuscule peace treaty with them. That's going to be all right. I mean, I could take Graz. But it's a lot of aggressive expansion. I really don't need Graz. These guys aren't really my enemies, so I'm gonna let them live. It's a different matter with Austria. These guys are just pissing me off. But yeah, let's go for this. Let's get them out of the war. Let's get back to the political map view. Right, okay, Bavarian conquest of Graz. We've been very merciful with them. We should be able to, yeah, push the next reform, so we'll do that right away. And Gemeiner Pfennig. So that's a thing. And we're being pulled into the next war. Netherlands, your faithful allies requesting that you come to their aid in the Dutch conquest of Ostfriesland. Against East Frisia, Cyprus, England, Newfoundland, Argentina, English Brazil, and 13 colonies. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna lose diplomatic reputation and prestige if we don't, and I see no reason why not. Netherlands have been a good ally all those years. We fought for their independence, and they are our friends, so why not do that? Okay, so we are... No! Crap! I wanted to ally these guys. Well, we're gonna do it soonish. I'm in another war, but I won't be able to pull them in, so I think they're gonna be fine allying me. It's something that I should have considered, though. Let's hope we can get our alliance back. But these guys have been rather reliable, I'd say. So, 1st September, 2nd, 3rd. Let's call them, and let's ally them. Perfect. I wouldn't mind actually getting an alliance with Tuscany as well. Let's improve relations with them. And the Papal State. Let's improve relations with them. That's at least gonna help our imperial authority. I do want to go into Italy at some point. Okay, I could embrace an institution. Not sure I want that. We still have loans. 5,418. I don't really want to bring down the maintenance on my troops as long as we are at war. Plus, if France... Oh, we're still fighting England now. Oh, occupied by the Netherlands. Really? Netherlands are fighting the good fight here. England is getting its butt kicked. Alright then. Okay, we got a loan and we can repay it. That's pretty nice. Pretty nifty. Let's just go up in speed. There's not much to do. Oh, fortification effort. A permanent matter of regal attention. Fortification of the realm always receive great care. Particularly at the border or in strategic places such as capitals, major shipyards or important colonies. I could improve fortifications in Sundgau for 50 ducats. No, that's fine. That's fine. 10% local defensiveness. Basically means the fort is going to hold out longer. Why not? Why not? I dig it. Oh, we're losing points because of the garrison system. I think I have to get rid of that. I mean, it's 20% reduced fort maintenance, but I'm gonna get rid of it anyways. And the Diplopower thing, I think we have to get rid of that one as well. We'll have to make do with what we have. It's gonna cut into our income, but since we do have the inflation reduced, we're still making a profit even with all forts and all armies active. Oh, and someone paid the... Ming paid the foreign debt of Ravensburg. That's very interesting. Influence nation, influence nation, influence nation. That's not what we need. These guys do trust us. These guys trust us. I'm gonna bring up the trust of the Netherlands to 72. I'm gonna bring up the trust of Münster. Gonna bring up I can't do that anymore. Gonna bring up the trust of Nassau. Who else do we have? Klevers, Münster, Nassau. I can't improve that one. We are allied with Aragon as well. So let's bring up the trust of Aragon too. We're gaining a favor every year. France, I would like to increase the trust, but we don't really have any favors that we can cash in. So that's not a thing. Our truce with Ragusa has ended. That's interesting. Right. That's all fine. So these guys are no longer moving through my lands. The Ottomans. Ottomans, Brittany and Tunis. And these guys are actually at war with France, Antilles, French La Plata, and French Peru. Because France is defender of the Catholic faith over here. I wonder why they haven't gone over here, why they haven't marched through. Oh, there's a huge army, a huge Hungarian army in that area. That's interesting. Okay then. My ports are being blockaded. Really? Which ports? What? Why do I have an occupation over here? In Cumbria. I guess one of my vassals must have taken that. Yes! The Teutonic Order! Nice! I don't have a fleet, but the Teutonic Order does. I think I'm gonna send the Teutonic Order a small gift for that. I really approve of their ways. Here. I have 25 ducats, Teutonic Order. Well done. Well done. I salute you. We renewed a loan, which has pushed up our inflation again. But it's also dropping. Not sure if I'm gonna buy it down any further. That might not be a good idea. We already gained 4.68 Imperial Authority again. I'm really looking forward to the Ewige Landfriede. I might not be able to actually take these lands from Austria. It might not be possible. I still have 200 aggressive expansion, so actually to the point where I doubt that they'll ever be my friend. Well, that doesn't really matter, does it? Taking more land inside the HRE. Well, they're allied with Ragusa, Brittany, Ulm, Milan, and Savoy, but they also are in the coalition. And the coalition against me is pretty big. It has Poland in it, and therefore Lithuania, a bunch of smaller states as well. I mean, I might be able to smush the Austrian army right away. That would be 40,000. And then we have armies in Memmingen. An army over here. Yeah, it might be possible. It might be possible. It's gonna take us a while until we can actually get to 50 Imperial Authority. I'll try to sneak that war in between. But for now, I have to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. I hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye-bye.